Right, we're still solving a quadratic equation using the graphical method, and today we want to see how we can solve this kind of an equation. So using this equation, we want to solve first. The question is we want to plot. Let me just make this space wide enough here. The question is plot the graph y equals to negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 6 for the values of x ranging between negative 2 and 4. So that's the range. Now for me, basically what I will do is to using a software to plot. So I'll just go into minus 2x squared. I want to add plus 3x and then plus 6. That's the equation. So allow me just to move it up a bit. So that's the equation. Remember, our values are ranging between negative 2 and positive 4. So let me just put it up. Our values are between negative 2 and 4. If I can zoom it up. So negative 2 is here, you can see, and positive 4 is there. Now, what is the equation? Having plotted that, and I've said that whenever you've been asked to draw this, there is usually some nice marks for that. So we want to solve. We want to solve the first equation here. Our first equation is A, negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 6 equals to 0. So ideally what we are simply saying is that you have to relate the original equation and the equation that you have been asked to solve. So from this we say that the original equation is y equals to negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 6 equals to 0. Now we want to use this equation to solve this value. We want to use this equation to solve this value that you are seeing here. What does that imply? It simply means that that if our next equation that we are required to solve is equating to 0, you can actually see that this equation and this equation is not different. So for us, let us make 0 the subject of the formula. So we are simply saying that 0 is the same as negative 2x squared plus 3x plus 6. So that means that, that means that if I have to solve this equation, say by way of subtracting, then my y will be the same as 0, because this and this will cancel, this and this will cancel, this and this will cancel. Therefore, it means that I'm looking for the equation where my y is 0. So where is my y is 0? My y is 0 is at that particular point. Remember, this gives you the values of y. The values of y is in that direction. The value of x is in that direction. In other words, this is x and this is y. That's what I'm simply saying. So what is it? We are looking for the value of y is 0. So y is here. So let me plot that graph. So I simply get the segment of this point, because my point here is 0 and this point. So what's the value of x? The value of x at point, my intersection here, the value of x here is my point A is negative 1.4, as you can see here, negative 1.14. So it means that my value of x, sorry, I hope I'm able to delete this. Sorry, this is, I hope I will be able to delete this. Some segments have been drawn that I don't need them. Sorry for that. Let me just delete them. Let me delete them. The CD is also, I don't need this. Yeah. So what we are simply saying is that we are looking for this value of point A, and from this point you can see our value here was negative 1.14, and this was 2.6. So we are simply saying that our x will be negative 1.14 or 2.64, this point here, as you can see. So and that is how we can solve that equation. So I hope with enough practice you will be able to go through it and do what is required of you. Thank you for subscribing into this channel.